Hello everyone, my name is Saurav Maiti and today we are going to do the 14th lesson of our course, that is HTML head. Today we are going to study about the HTML element, how it is created, what are its various benefits, and we are also going to study about the metadata that is important for our course view. So let's start the topic, guys. The HTML head element. The head element is the container for metadata. It's basically defined in general language data about data and is placed between the HTML tag and the body tag. The HTML metadata is data about the HTML document. Metadata is not displayed. This is the main part. Metadata is never displayed. Metadata typically defines the document title, character set, styles, links, scripts, and other meta information. The following tags describe metadata: title, style, meta, link, script, and base. Any one of the tag means that you have the metadata inside your document. The HTML title element. The title element defines the title of the document and is required in all HTML/XHTML documents. So this is the benefit of title, and here are where all titles are required mainly. The HTML style element. The style element is used to define the style information for a single HTML page. You have seen that in using the CSS property, we can apply the various styles over our document. So how do we use that? We can see this with a simple example again. Style, then body. This means we are applying the whole background color in our body. So we use bodies, bracket start, background color powder blue, with this ended with a semicolon, bracket close, h1 color, then red, semicolon, and bracket close, p color blue, bracket close, style close. So what all we have applied? Body with background color powder blue, h1 means heading 1 with color red, and paragraph with color blue. So these are the style elements that we have applied. Now HTML link element. The link element is used to link to external style sheets. How can we use external style sheets? We need to see that with this link. Link relative means REL means relative is equals to style sheet. href is equals to the external style sheet that you have saved with .css extension. You need to give the address of that. Here we have saved with mystyle.css. So we write link relative is equals to style sheet because we are connecting with the style sheet. href is equals to mystyle.css. So this is how we link a external style sheet. And now moving forward, we need to know about the meta element. The meta element is used to specify which character set is used, page description, keywords, authors, and other metadata. These all information can be extracted from the meta element, and we need to see how we can do that. So let's try move forward. Metadata is used by browsers, by search engines, and other web services. What are the main uses of web metadata? Metadata is the data about the data. So basically, if you're searching in any search engine, so various predictions are already there. So this is due to the your metadata that the browser has accepted, or in the cache, it is in the cache memory. So these are the uses of metadata. How to define the character set in a metadata? Let's see that. Meta char set is equals to UTF-8. This is a char set type, and this is how you define a char set in a metadata. Define a description of your web page. How you can upload the description of your web page in a metadata? Let's see that. Meta name is equals to description, content is equals to free web tutorials. This is how you add a web means description of your web page to the metadata. Now moving forward, let's see how we define keywords for search engines. We use this property. Meta name is equals to keywords, content is equals to HTML, CSS, XML, JavaScript. These are the defined, and always remember that all these meta tags that we are using is inside the head property. So when you apply this in your own website or you try this in your own text editor, always remember to write all this code inside the head tags. So like they're inside the title tags, which are a type of element, so you need to also write these also inside the head inside. So now moving forward, we write about define the author of a page. How can we get to know about the author of a page using the metadata? Let's see that. Always remember the author page is or author name is saved inside the metadata. We like this with meta name is equals to author, content is equals to John Doe. So whenever we write this and run our code, we will get the author name. And if we want our website page to refresh after every 30 seconds, then we can do that also. This is done by HTTP equiv. So we need to see this. This is like meta HTTP equiv is equals to refresh, means it's the refresh command we are giving. Content is equals to 30. This time is in seconds, means in 30 seconds your website or web page will be reloaded again. So this is a kind of refreshment that takes place again and again after every 30 seconds. And let's see how we apply all these codes in the document. Doc type HTML, then we write the HTML tag, then we write the head tag, then we write the meta tags like meta charset equals to UTF-8, or then we write meta name is equals to description, content is equals to free web tutorials. Then we write meta name is equals to keywords, content is equals to HTML, CSS, XML, comma JavaScript. Then we write meta name is equals to author, content is equals to John Doe. Then we close the head tag. Then we start with the body tag. P all meta information goes before the body. P tag close. Then we write the close the body tag, and then we close the HTML tag. Closing the HTML tag means this complete document is ready, and you can run this in your own browser. You can copy this code and see how the output is given by this browser, and see what are the various meta tags and what are their benefits. So this was the topic for the day, guys. I hope you liked my lecture. Let's take a summary of all this lecture. First we studied about the head element and what are its benefits, and then we studied about the title element, and at last we studied about the meta tags, how a meta tag is applied in charset, how a meta tag is applied in description, how a meta tag is applied in keywords, how a meta tag is applied in author, and how a meta tag is used to refresh your page. So if you have any doubt, guys, you can ask me from the comment section. Thank you.